the legendary hacker Kevin Mitnick, mastermind of social engineering. Hey, what's up, everyone? Have you ever heard of a hacker who didn't need fancy software or cutting-edge tools to break into systems? Instead, all he needed were his words. That's right. Kevin Mitnick, one of the most infamous hackers in history, proved that sometimes the human mind is the most powerful weapon. From fooling people into giving up their secrets to outsmarting entire corporations, Mitnick's story is one of genius, chaos, and redemption. Stick around, because this is a tale you don't want to miss. Kevin Mitnick's journey started like something out of a movie. As a teenager in Los Angeles, he discovered his love for hacking through a bus system. Yeah, you heard that right. He figured out how to manipulate the punch cards that controlled LA's public transport. Pretty soon, he was riding for free all over the city. It wasn't about the money, though. For Kevin, it was always about the thrill of figuring out how things worked and finding ways to outsmart the system. But his curiosity didn't stop at bus cards. By the time he was 16, Kevin had moved on to computers. Back then, in the late 70s and early 80s, personal computers were just starting to become a thing. Kevin saw a whole new world of possibilities and dived in headfirst. He didn't just want to use computers. He wanted to understand their secrets. And that's where things started to get a little illegal. By his early 20s, Kevin Mitnick had become a master of social engineering. If you've never heard of that term before, it's basically hacking humans instead of computers. Kevin didn't need to crack passwords or write malicious code. Instead, he'd call up employees, pretend to be someone he wasn't, and get them to hand over sensitive information. Crazy, right? One of his most famous hacks involved the Digital Equipment Corporation, or DC. Kevin managed to infiltrate their systems and steal their software, just to prove he could do it. DC's software was worth millions, and when the FBI caught wind of what Kevin had done, they made him a top priority. But catching him wasn't so easy. For years, Kevin stayed one step ahead of law enforcement. He used burner phones, false identities, and even his own hacking skills to evade capture. At one point, he broke into the phone company's systems to monitor the FBI's movements. Imagine being so good at hacking that you're literally spying on the people trying to catch you. But no one stays untouchable forever. In 1995, after a massive manhunt, the FBI finally caught Kevin Mitnick. He was arrested and charged with multiple counts of computer fraud. The media dubbed him the most wanted hacker in America. During his trial, prosecutors claimed he had the ability to start a nuclear war by whistling into a phone. That's an exaggeration, obviously, but it shows how terrified people were of his skills. Kevin spent 5 years in prison, including 8 months in solitary confinement. When he got out, you'd think he'd stay away from computers forever, right? Nope. Instead, he flipped the script. Kevin Mitnick became a cybersecurity consultant, using his knowledge to help companies protect themselves from hackers like his younger self. He wrote books, gave talks, and even founded his own security firm. Talk about a plot twist. Kevin Mitnick's story is a wild ride. From teenage curiosity to international fugitive to cybersecurity expert. It's proof that even the most notorious hackers can change their ways and use their talents for good. Sadly, Kevin passed away in 2023, but his legacy lives on as both a cautionary tale and an inspiration. What do you think about Kevin's story? Was he a criminal mastermind or just a curious genius who got in too deep? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. I've got plenty more incredible stories coming your way, and trust me, you don't want to miss them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.